What's good, everybody? Welcome to the first video from Misfit Motors. Been falling in love. I've been in love with my Fit, man. First time I saw it on the lot, I was like, no, it's not my color, man. But I really want another Fit. It's here. I'm going to grab it. I think probably like 2 days later, I was completely in love with her. One of the best cars ever made. Don't let anybody else tell you anything different. One of the best cars. I figured I'd just kind of document some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing to it. There's probably about like half the things that I have on it right now. I've had installed by other people. But then half the stuff I've installed myself. I'm definitely a very new beginner to all this car stuff. But I want to learn more. I want to learn how to do pretty much everything. I want to learn the ins and outs of cars, man. I love cars. I don't know what happened. I mean, I grew up like playing games, watching movies like everybody, but I was never too big into the car scene. I'd play some car games, watch some car movies, but I was never like hyper into it. But started working at a dealership, and I think like maybe a year in or less, maybe, I like instantly, like just out of nowhere, fell in love with cars. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of go over what I've had done to it already, what's on it, because clearly this isn't completely stock, as you can see. I mean, it's obviously nothing crazy. The build's not too crazy yet, but we're gonna get there. Okay, so I guess we'll start off with one of the most noticeable things. Obviously, these wheels, not stock, did not come with the car. I got this pair of wheels for a good deal, I think. I'd never bought wheels before these, but the guy gave them to me for $150, all four of them for $150. So I got those. I had to do a little digging to find out what brand exactly they were. Seems like they're Enkai wheels. They're 14-inch, fit beautifully. When I first put them on, they looked a little small, so I got fat ass tires to put on them to fill up the wheel wells, and it didn't look bad at all. It looked a little different, but it was cool. But now I guess we'll move on to the next thing. I've got these BC Racing coilovers on here. So when I got those installed, I had to downsize tires, but yeah, the BC Racing coilovers with the Enkai wheels. I think it looks pretty clean. When I got the wheels, they were definitely gray. It was my first time painting wheels, so I painted those. I think it came out pretty nicely. It looked pretty clean. I mean, the wheels weren't in great shape when I got them, so only so much you can do. But for my first time, I think I did all right. I want to eventually repaint both of the front wheels because I think they got super dirty off of it, because I had the tires and then the wheels just thrown on all here. The caliper was not clear in the wheels, so they had to put spacers on. But I think when that happened, these front wheels just got super dirtied up. So they've been dirty for a while, but I think I'm gonna have to repaint them to get them looking really clean, because I clean this thing like almost every week, and I brush the wheels and clean them with the greaser and everything, and those front ones just don't get super clean. So that's one thing I want to do. Another thing I'm going to do in the near future is repaint my calipers, or I guess just paint them. I mean, nothing special about them. I've decided I'm going to paint them pink. Red obviously was my first thought, but I'm like, they're the same stock wheels. It's just for looks. I think it'll look a lot more unique with the pink calipers. I don't know exactly how it's going to look. I don't know if it's going to look fantastic, if it's going to look a low poop, but we'll see. We'll see how they look. Planning on doing that later this week. Next, we got the HKS muffler. This should have been an easy job. You can see there's only 2 bolts back there. You just unbolt the old one and put this new one on. But those bolts were rusted to shit. I put rust remover on it overnight, let it sit, and I still couldn't get it off, but Woke up one morning with a flat tire on this backside. Had somebody from work come out and pick me up, and then he went back out and fixed up the tire. But when he took my car back to the shop, he did a little something extra, and it was that muffler. He threw that on for me. I was hyped. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty nice. I got that too when it was like 300, something like that. I think it was like $300. It wasn't super expensive, but I know they went up in price recently. So if you go to get that exact part, it's definitely going to be more than 300, unfortunately. All right, we got the spoiler up top. This is one that I did myself. I didn't have any experience putting on any aero like that, but I ordered this off eBay for like, I think I only paid $50 for it. $50 for the spoiler, then I paid $100 to get it painted. One of my buddies works at a collision shop, and he knows a guy. Did pretty nice work. And got that color matched. Look inside, you can see it's pretty amateur work. We got screw coming out over here, and then right over here in this terrible spot, I just kind of have this hanging here. Hasn't caused me any issues, no leaks or nothing, so pretty straightforward job. You just drill holes and bolt it in there. What else we got? We got the cosmetics, obviously, on the back. Make it look a little prettier, more unique. This pisses me off every time I see it. One day I was just pulling into the garage. We got this protruding wall on the right side, and I back in every time. And, you know, it was just a normal day after work. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up hitting the wall and scraping off some paint. So I've tried touching it up a couple times, but with multiple pressure washes a month, it kind of starts coming off. So I want to do something with that. My buddy said he'd help me touch up some spots too. I got spots all over the hood, a bunch of rock chips, chipped paint. Doesn't look too great, but you know, that is what it is. It's a 2008 Honda. At the front, I took off the license plate for a little bit of a cleaner look. I did something, so we had the license plate bolted in there, but I think one of the holes got stripped, so they just put a new set of holes in. So I had two sets, filled one set, painted over it, and then what I did is I just grabbed the bolts that were holding the license plate on there, and I painted the tops of them, and then just put them in one set so the holes. Looks alright, looks fine. Paint's definitely coming off, but I want to touch this up. Clearly haven't cleaned this shit, and I mean, it's only been like 4 or 5 days, but bugs out here are crazy. That's the one thing about the summer driving that's having me constantly cleaning my car. We also have got, you know, just some cosmetics. We got the rain guards. I mean, useful, but really just looks good. And keep the mirrors dry, you know. Pretty clean, I'd say. I'd hope other people would say that as well. Get some compliments on it, but yeah, my clean beauty. Let's take a look at the inside. So we're gonna get in here again. My floor panel for back here is just warped, and the carpet's chipping off in places, and it's all bent. And obviously this is not my spare. This is one of the sport rims that I had on here for a while. Obviously it just makes as a better spare if something does happen. But I plan on getting together with one of my buddies that's done a lot of housework, a lot of woodworking, and, you know, worked with a lot of tools. So he's gonna hopefully help me craft a new floorboard for back here. One that, you know, is the same shape as the old one. And I want to do something custom to where I got a big hole in it that'll keep this tire poking out, because obviously nothing can sit flat on here with this big ass tire in here. So yeah, that's the plan for the trunk. I'm gonna get a big piece of plywood, cut it out, paint it, and then maybe carpet it in the future. I also plan on doing a little audio revamp in here. I want to replace the front 2 speakers first. And then I'd like to get a little subwoofer right in this new open area now that the seats are gone. Make a little custom box or something. It'll be nice to have it right behind the driver's seat too. I don't have many passengers in here. It's typically just me, but there's plenty of space for more people. But yeah, I want to do that and then probably eventually replace the rear speakers as well. Speaking of which, brings me up to the front. Okay. Alpine UTE 73 Bluetooth. Oh yeah, it's just nice. When I got this car, in here, the aux port should be right there. I mean, it's pretty much just gone. I don't know, there's plastic behind there, and it looks almost like melted or scraped or something, but try kind of picking it out, because I thought maybe that plastic was like a plastic cover and the aux was behind there, but no. There's no aux port, so I pretty much instantly replaced the radio. I didn't. My dad worked on it for a while, then he outsourced it to somebody in the shop because, you know, electrical wiring. Very complicated. But yeah, this little radio is a lot more convenient than the original stereo head. Obviously, just because of the Bluetooth, it looks a lot nicer. Lights up all pretty. That's pretty nice. Down here, all I got plugged in is some light strips. I'll show those off at some point later. I think I did pretty well on hiding the wires and everything. You can't really see much. Got these little, I don't know what you call them, little vinyl pieces, and just cut them up into little pieces and put them on the vent. I don't think they look too tacky, right? I'll probably regret saying this, but let me know in the comments how they look. I think they look good. Just needed some color in here, man. I mean, full black interior, it's nice, but you know, need a little more something. Got the stickers, got the Sebi stickers right here, a random sticker right here. Found this in a car the other day. Never was one to really use these phone holders. I don't really need it unless you're, you know, using like Apple Maps or something. But put that to use soon, maybe. Who knows? I just ordered a dash cam, come with the front and the rear. So we'll see how that goes. Got the little Mochi 3 top here. Let's see if he's got battery. Turn him on here. Yeah, alive and well. I haven't had him turned on in probably months, to be honest. A cool little gadget. It just sits up there, keep me company, you know. Every time I tell myself, hey, there's probably not much more to do on this thing, I think of like 3 more things that I want to put on. So we'll see. We'll see how the build progresses. Go ahead and take a look at the engine bay too, just for reference in the future. Obviously nothing crazy. It's Honda Fit, but you know, everything's in order. Everything's in place. I want to replace the intake at some point. I'm planning on painting this engine head cover soon. A pink. Same pink as the calipers, so we'll see how that goes. I like to pretty this up a little more, but we'll see what happens. Hit this with a wire brush, maybe shine that up a little bit, but yeah, I could use a little cleaning. I haven't cleaned her. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the walk around. Don't have too much else on here. A lot of future plans, obviously. What else do I got planned? Bruh, get off my car, man. Get off. I could chill. Again, I got a lot of stuff that I want to do. A lot more that I want to put on here. I've got a rear sway bar from Progress Tech, I think. I'll throw that on, I don't know, whenever I'm ready. Again, I don't have a lot of experience, so some of this work kind of taunts me a little bit. It's a little scary thinking about it, but I just gotta get under there, and the rear sway bar will bolt on right underneath both the rear springs. ChatGPT was telling me I don't have to take out the rear springs, but we had it on the lift a couple weeks ago, and it was looking like I am going to have to take those out. I mean, I got the coilovers too, and those are set at a certain height, so that might affect the installation a little bit, but should be a pretty straightforward job. I definitely plan on filming that so you guys can see it and see how that goes. Watch me struggle my way through it. What else? I got an intake I want to put on. Well, I don't have a specific one I want to put on. I'm probably going to have to end up building something a little custom, at least with the pipes. My plan is to get a decent filter, then just custom pipe building to fit it into the engine bay. Yeah, this is my 2008 Honda Fit. A lot more videos to come. A lot of upgrades, a lot of drives. I love driving this thing around. Okay, so with the Honda Fit, you feel really connected to the road. Partially because of the suspension, obviously I have upgraded ones, but the original suspension is like, it's pretty cheap. I mean, this is an economy car. It's not supposed to be expensive or nothing. So suspension was cheaper. The noise, I mean, it can get pretty noisy in the cab. But yeah, I mean, it's very, you can drive this thing pretty spiritedly and have a lot of fun with it, especially with the engine. I mean, it's a 1.5 liter. It's the L15A is the name of the specific engine. They all got the VTEC in it, the famous VTEC. But yeah, I mean, it's a very fun car, especially in the price range. I mean, if you were to rank all the cars by fun in the price range that the Fit is in, I mean, this has got to be towards the top of the list. I mean, this thing, I love Fits. I'll always be a Honda boy. I always love the Honda Fit. All right, well, that's the walk around for my Honda Fit. Oh, I forgot about my little splash guards. This one's broken, and the left one's been gone since before I got the car, so I need to get a new pair for the front here. But yeah, that's the walk around for my daily driver, my only driver, the Honda Fit, man. More videos to come. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm gonna do whatever with this channel. I'm gonna drive this thing, mod it, do whatever. We'll hang out with some of the boys. They got some cool cars in the group. So yeah, I don't know when the next upload's gonna be, but we'll figure out a schedule and keep rolling. Thanks for tuning in. Misfit Motors, brand new. See.
This a new chapter. Talking shit and they gon' shoot at you. This a new blast. Run it up, little nigga.